everyone, so really quickly before I start this video, I just want to apologize and say I know that it is November and here I am uploading my September Boxyluxe video. I ended up just not having any time at all to upload. As you guys know, I do work 2 jobs at the moment, and on top of that, now I am taking now taking like 9 hours of classes a week in addition to my 2 jobs. So between all the stuff I have during the week and then like going and visiting like my boyfriend out of state like every weekend, I just literally have not had any time. So I'm so sorry that this video was like 2 months late, but let's get started on my September BoxyCharm unboxing. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be going through what I got in my BoxyCharm Luxe box that was for the month of September. There were a lot of really good things in this box and I want to share it with you guys. And of course, I do have a referral link below if you are interested in signing up for BoxyCharm. And if you would like to use my link, you can. Otherwise, let's get started. So as far as my box, I got 7L, that's the variation. I've never seen them use like letters with their stuff before. I got 8 products in my box this month and it ranges from hair stuff to makeup to skincare. So I'm gonna get started and share with you guys all of the things that I got. Alright, so the first product in my BoxyCharm Luxe box is the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. So this one retails for $29 and this is just a leave-in conditioner balm that won't weigh your hair down. So I've just washed my hair, and one thing, side note, I feel like I have the prettiest like little curls like on the underside of my hair here. I just wish all of my hair would like, you know, dry it and curl like that. Like the tops of my hair, you can see it's more like wavy, but like I swear if my hair all over looked like these little curls, I would be so happy. I've always wanted to kind of like try the curly girl method, but I'll have to like look into it and see. But like the undersides of my hair is just so pretty. I just wish it was like that all over. All right, so I'm gonna try a little bit of this in my hair. I'm gonna actually just apply probably about that much, not much at all, just because I don't wanna like overdo it, but I'm just going to kind of run it through my hair a bit. I don't want to like break up the curls of my hair too much, so I'm just gonna kind of lightly go through my hair. Alright, so my first impressions of it, it does make my hair feel quite a bit soft, but it does kind of give a little bit of that like silicone-y feeling to the hair, like I'm kind of just coating it with something. So I'm gonna like give it a few minutes to see if it dries a bit and see what I think about it. But it's definitely a product I feel like I would get a lot of use out of, especially whenever my hair isn't just freshly washed, because sometimes you know, maybe like a day or 2 after I've washed my hair, it starts to get a little dry, and I feel like something like that could be good to kind of like, I don't know, just soften my hair up a bit more. So $29, I definitely wouldn't pay that much for a hair product, but I'm glad that I got it in my box because of course I wouldn't normally buy something like this for myself. I definitely think this is a product to get a lot of use out of. The only thing is I don't care for the scent of it too much, but it's not bad at all either. So the next product is the Dr. Brandt Hydro Biotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. I have not used this yet, but I think I might try it tonight. I'm actually going out of town, but if I make time for it and stuff, I want to try this out and see what I think about it. So I'll have to reserve my judgment, so I can't really recommend it or not, but this is worth $52 and this is like a really small, yeah, there's 50 grams of this. So, I mean, it's definitely, it's almost like $1 a gram. So, I'll definitely have to try this out. This is definitely like maybe the 4th or 5th Dr. Brandt product I've gotten before. And overall, I like getting them because like they're more expensive-y kind of skincare stuff that I wouldn't buy. But yeah, I'll just have to try this one out and see what I think about it and kind of update you guys on another time. Okay, the next product I got in my box, I was so like, I was floored when I opened it up because I was not expecting this, because this is just like a brand I've always wanted to try stuff from, but I never have. And this is from Glow Recipe. They have the cutest packaging of all time with their products, and I think it's so cute. So this is the Pineapple Sea Bright Serum. It looks like a little pineapple. Again, the packaging is so pretty, and this retails for $49. And this is just like a vitamin C serum. It's got AHAs in it, bromelain enzymes, chamomile aloe, vitamin E, and you know, all kinds of good stuff apparently. So yeah, this, I'm actually gonna read the box real quick and see if I can put this on now or if this is like a nighttime thing. Okay, it says you can apply daily, morning, night, and follow it up with a moisturizer, and it says just to do 1 to 2 drops onto clean skin. So I'm gonna do that now. I hope like it sinks in really nicely and stuff because I'm going to be applying my makeup next, but yeah, so I'm just gonna do like 1 drop and 2 drops there. That was a little bit of like a half drop. It's definitely a little bit more of like a stickier kind of serum to it. It's not like a runny oil serum at all, but it does feel really nice on the skin. I'll have to obviously use it for a while to see if I get any good results from it. And another thing that kind of concerns me is that if it has vitamin C in it, sometimes like this is not the best type of packaging for it because it can get exposed to light and air. So I don't know if that's going to be the case with this either, because it kind of degrades the quality of the vitamin C. So I don't know, we'll see. But like as far as like the product wise, like I was so like excited to get this product in my box. I was really surprised when I opened my box and saw this. So hopefully this works or does something good for me, because that'd be really cool. But I'm so glad that I get to try this out. So now I'm gonna get onto the makeup-y kind of stuff. So I'm going to go and apply some of my makeup and come back with the next few products to show you guys. All right, so I did my foundation and stuff, and the next product I got in my box was the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. Now this I was super excited to get, just because this is retailed at $45, and this comes with a lot of products in here. So I love the packaging of this. It looks just so nice and like luxe and stuff, but these are all the colors that come in it. You get about 4 kind of contoury, bronzery kind of colors and 2 kind of like highlighty kind of things. Both of the highlighters are matte. You get one that's slightly more pink toned and one slightly more yellow toned, but I don't really use like a whole lot of matte highlighters, but I might try one today. And then for the contour bronzy kind of colors, you get some that's a little bit more shimmery. I think there's about 2 that are shimmery-ish, one that looks completely matte and one that looks a little bit more satiny. So definitely a lot of options to go for. So I'm gonna try this out today. Usually I do like a cream contour first, but I'm gonna just skip that today and just do the powders, just so I can kind of see what they look like. And as far as the contours, I think I'm gonna go with the one, there's one that I like that's princess cut. Like I feel like that's the right like depth of like one I like, and it's a little bit more cool toned, but this one seems like it might be slightly like satiny. So I think I'm gonna go for the one next to it. This one's called Angle. It's slightly warmer, but that's the one I believe is like completely matte. And I'm just going to kind of contour. Ooh, definitely really pigmented. So I'm just gonna blend that in really, really well. And it's super, super pigmented. So I'm just like barely tapping my brush in. Okay, so that is how it looks, kind of using the colors like kind of like a contour type of color. It's just a tiny bit warmer than what I would go for, and that was like the coolest, but it's definitely a really like nice one. Like I feel like it looks pretty nice, and you could kind of use it more of like a bronzery kind of color than a contour. At least for me, I prefer something just slightly more cool tone than that one, but overall it still looks really nice. Okay, I went a little heavier on the nose contour than I typically would, but overall I did like it. I just got to be a lot more careful with that one, and I think I will try out a little bit of the matte highlighter, and then I might do like a shimmering highlighter on top. So for me, I think I'm going to use the first color here called Halo. That's the little bit more pinky toned one, so I'm just going to take some of that on my brush, and I can kind of also use this to set a little bit of my concealer. Alright, and so that's how it looks with the matte highlighter. So I'm going to add just a little bit of blush, and then I'm going to finish it off with just a little bit of like a shimmery highlighter. Alright, so first off, I really like that I got this product because number one, it is like a lot of like makeup and stuff, and I really like when they're a little bit more like makeup heavy rather than a whole lot of lifestyle or skincare kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that I got this palette. The only critiques I have of it is that I wish there was less of these like bronzer kind of colors, and I wish there was like maybe like 2 bronzer contours, 2 blushes, and like 2 highlighters, and then have like a shimmer and a matte of each. That way it's a little bit more balanced, because overall I'm just not a huge fan of these huge contour palettes like this, because honestly, like, I'm not gonna need that many contour colors, and it's just a little bit of a larger palette, and just for me right now, like, all my makeup has to be really travel friendly and stuff, and so just bringing something like this with me in my makeup bag it's just not really realistic, because this I could get like my contour done, pretty much that's it. And as far as like blush, contour, and highlighter, this is like what I'm using right now, so like the size of this difference, it's just too big of a product for my needs at the moment, but I'm still glad I got it, and I think it's totally like worth the value of the box. So I'm not trying to like shit on it too much, but I'm just kind of explaining my thoughts on this palette. So I like it, but I wish it was a little bit more versatile, and I don't feel like I'm going to get as much use out of it, but I still really like it. Okay, so I'm going to finish a little bit more of my makeup and come back with the next product. Alright, so the next thing I got in my box is an eyeshadow palette, and this is from Violet Voss, and this is the Essentials eyeshadow palette, and this one retails for $29. So this one, I definitely really like the colors in here. So these are what the colors look like, and I find it funny that they call this the Essentials palette, just because there are quite a few like pops of color in here, but I feel like you could get like a really solid look done with this. Got like some nice like transitional kind of colors here, a few deeper ones. You got like a matte black here. You've also got this green and this gold and like a purple shimmer, and then this like pink shimmer here, which I think are pretty colors, but I don't know. calling it the Essentials palette just seems a little weird to me, but overall I like the palette so far. I've tried it once, so I'm gonna use it again today. I think I'm gonna keep my look really simple because I am going to my niece's birthday party and stuff, so I don't wanna have like crazy ass makeup, but I am a really big fan of Violet Voss's eyeshadow palettes and their quality and stuff, so I'm gonna do a look real quick and then I'll come back and share with you guys the final look. Okay, so this is the eye look I came up with. Pretty simple as far as the colors I used. I first used the color Sand here. This one I just did in the crease. I did a little bit of Dusty Rose, and then on the lid I did the color Pink. A little bit in the crease I did Cinnamon, and then finally I did a little bit of cream on the inner quarter. So just like really simple eyeshadow. Blends really beautiful, super really pretty pigmented colors. So I'm always just really impressed with Violet Voss's eyeshadow formula, so I think it's really good. Alright, the next product I got was a liquid eyeliner. This is from Hank & Henry. This is called the Blickity Black Eyeliner, and it retails for $20, and I got the color Black. So I'm gonna try this out. I have recently been on the quest for like the perfect liquid eyeliner, and just some of the ones I've used lately I've not been a big fan of, so we'll see if I like this one or not. But I do have my holy grail one back in my life, but I'm just waiting to use up all the other eyeliners I have before breaking into those, so hopefully this is a good one. It has that same kind of calligraphic brush tip, which I like, and let's see what it looks like. So it applies pretty well. I do feel like I need to go over it again with another coat to kind of get that really black eyeliner look, which is kind of ironic since this is called the Blickity Black Eyeliner. So I'm gonna let that dry and do another coat. So overall, this is how the eyeliner looks. Not bad, but definitely did have to go over it like twice to kind of get more of that dark black look. And I still feel like it has more of like that satin kind of finish to it, which is not my favorite. I prefer like a super matte black eyeliner. Otherwise, it kind of looks like, I don't know, just a little uneven on my eyes, but overall not a bad eyeliner. Probably not one I would buy, especially since I do have my all-time favorite one now, but I will continue to use it until it's up. That way I'm not wasting the product. All right, so the next product I got, I was really excited because I have definitely owned this product before, not in a specific color, but I know I like this one, so I'm really glad I got it. This is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and this retails for $22, and the one I got is in the color Angelino, and I really like this formula, and it's a color that will work for me, which is very rare from BoxyCharm, at least for me. I always end up with like super dark, weird kind of colors that I don't like. So I'm really glad that I got this color. I'm gonna pair it with a lip liner that I got from last month's box. This is the Steve Laurent lip liner, and I've actually been really enjoying this one. So I'm gonna line my lips with this first and then fill in with the lipstick. All right, so this is how my lips look with just the lip liner, and then I'm gonna take just some of this color. I'm gonna kind of wipe a lot of it off though, because I find that these can kind of dry a little bit gloopy if you have too much on your lips. And I'm just going to apply it to this, mainly to the center, and then kind of work my way out. All right, and that is the lip color Angelino. I'm really glad I got this. Like I said, this is a color I can actually use, and one that I like the formula of this product, so I'm so glad I got this one. All right, and the final product I got was a curling iron, which is a really interesting product. Now, I have gotten a couple other hairstyling tools from BoxyCharm before. Last December, I got a mini flat iron, and then I think around March-ish or so, I ended up getting a mini hair dryer, and this time I got a curling wand, and it is actually a full-size curling wand, which is really interesting. So when I first opened up the box, I was really surprised, because I'm like, oh my god, not only is it a hair tool, but it's a full-size hair tool as well. And this one is from the brand Sutra Beauty. It is a 1/4 inch hair curler, and it is a clipless curling wand. And I didn't actually own any curling wand like this, so that was another like bonus point, because I'm like, yay, it's something I don't own. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a black curling wand. It is the same size all the way through, and it is 1.25 inches. The only thing that I noticed though is that it's a very, I don't know, it's a very cheap curling iron, and just because like it pretty much just has an on off and that's it. There's not even like a light to indicate that it's on. You can't control the temperature or anything. So it's very much like what I would consider just like a stock kind of curling iron that, you know, they just kind of put branding on the outer packaging and stuff. It does come with this little pouch that you can keep it in, so that's kind of cool. So it makes it good for travel. But I can totally tell it's one of those like unbranded curling irons, and then they just kind of like brand a bag and then like, oh look, it's our curling iron and stuff. They say this retails for $65. I would never pay $65 for this. I don't think I would pay anything more than like $10, $12, $13 for that. Like there's so many good, like my favorite curling wand ever is the Conair clipless curling one because that one is tapered, and there's just something about that curling iron that makes my curls last for days. I'm not kidding. Like it'll be really nice and curled, which my hair just does not curl well, but that curling iron just works perfect. So that one will leave my hair curled like for like 2 days and then like have beautiful waves afterwards and stuff. But something about this curling iron just does not work for me. I don't know if it's because it's not tapered or just what. I'm not gonna use this today, but I will insert pictures of what my hair looked like when I curled this. This one is good for people who don't mind if your curls like fall out really soon. And maybe that's just my hair, but that's just how it's always been with like curling irons that are like not tapered like this. They just do not hold curls in my hair at all. So this is a good one if you want like those bigger wave kind of curls that are gonna fall out before the end of the day. If you don't mind something like that, then maybe you'll like this curling wand. But for me, I just wasn't a huge fan of it, which is kind of a bummer because I was really excited in the beginning getting a curling wand. But I ended up just not liking this one too much, and $65 is definitely way, way overpriced. Like I would never pay that much for this curling wand. This one's definitely one of those like stock unbranded curling wands, and then they just kind of like put their bag in their marketing with it to like make it seem like it's more than it is, especially since you cannot control the temperature at all. There's not even a light indicating that it's on. Just overall, I would not recommend that one, and just was a little bit of a letdown product. So the overall value of my box was $311. So overall, definitely, do I think I got $50 worth of good stuff in here? Totally, totally think so. As far as like all the products I got, like what are yeses and what are nos? As far as the eyeshadow palette, I liked it. I think it's really pretty and I love the quality of it, but it wasn't anything like super unique that I felt like really added to my collection. So I like that one, but I'd kind of give it a little bit of a meh kind of one for me. The sleeping mask I haven't used yet, so I can't really kind of say either way. The eyeliner I definitely did like. It's not perfect, but it's totally something I would use, so I'll call that one a yes. The liquid lipstick is a yes because it's a color I can finally use and a formula that I like. The Tarte contour palette was, I'll give that one a yes, even though I'm a little bit more towards meh, just because I do like it, but for me right now I feel like it's just too big of a product for me to like use every day and stuff. The Glow recipe, I'm gonna give that a yes because I was so excited. When I opened up my box and I saw that, I was like, yes, a brand I really, really have been wanting to try. So I'm gonna give that one a yes, but of course I'll have to see how it works for my skin. For the curling iron, I just have to give that one a no. Again, I was so excited in the beginning, but honestly, it just wasn't as good as I was thinking. And then the hydrating hair balm, I'm gonna give that one a yes as well because it does make my hair feel really soft, and honestly I've been noticing a lot more lately just how dry my hair gets, so maybe that'll be a good product for me. Yeah, so overall I was actually really happy with this box. I think I got a lot of really good stuff in it, and I was really, I don't know, just really impressed with it overall. I definitely think I got my $50 worth of money for it and a little bit extra, so that's always a really good thing. So if you guys are interested in signing up for BoxyCharm, I do have a link below that is a referral link, so if you would like to sign up using my link, you can. Otherwise, no worries. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.